Hey guys, so I came up with a video sort of with the help of my friend Nisa, because I was talking about my obsession with Beauty and the Beast with her, saying that it's now my 4th time today watching it. I just started it again for the 4th time. You can see that's my TV. It's kind of hard to see, but yeah, literally just started, so sorry on the narration yet. So yeah, so while I'm watching it, I'm not going to go throughout the whole entire movie, obviously, just like a quick little video. But I'm going to name off some random facts that I have learned while watching the commentary on it. That's how obsessed I am. Fair warning. So, the first fact that I learned is that there is a few hidden Mickeys. If you all have been to Disneyland or Disney World, you know that there's hidden Mickeys all around the park. Which basically, a hidden Mickey is just the shape of the Mickey Mouse ears in a hidden area. You know, the little Mickey Mouse in the head, like that, sort of. So you could see that, I hope you could. So, they're all over the park, all the parks and everything, even in probably Tokyo Disneyland, and there's 2 that I just learned of. I actually read that on the internet just a little while ago, so and I looked at it to prove it. It's really hard to see, but the first one is going to be, it's like as soon as Maurice enters the gates outside the castle, there's a little tiny puddle that you can see that has the hidden Mickey on it. And then the second one is when Gaston comes into Belle's house, when he throws his feet up on top of her book, a little tiny mud puddle that he makes from his boots forms out a hidden Mickey as well. So I found that interesting. Another fact that I learned today, when they worked on Be Our Guest, you all know that song. Even if you haven't seen the movie, you have to know that song. It's like the song that Lumiere sings to Belle. They originally had that written to be for Maurice, but they decided to edit that and change it to make it for Belle, because the whole point of the storyline, like the movie is called Beauty and the Beast. So, you know, as Alan Menken and Howard Ashman stated in the movie, the quicker they could get Belle and Beast together, the more the movie would relate. So, you know, if they had a whole entire another song in between, you know, waiting for it, one, it would shorten Belle and Beast's kind of story, but it would also make it longer till you got to their story. So they decided it was more for Belle's sake, because Belle was more of a guest than Maurice. Maurice was more of a prisoner. So that's a fact I learned. Another fact I learned is that at the very end of the movie, when Gaston and Beast are fighting, they're on the castle, and Gaston and Beast, they're fighting over Belle. It's pretty obvious, you know, Gaston knows that Beast has a little thing going on for Belle. Ooh, ooh. So, Gaston is jealous. So, he, when he yells out towards the end, like as soon, like right before Beast grabs him and holds him over the cliff, he yells out, "Belle is mine!" You should know what I'm talking about. If you don't, just watch the ending of it and you'll see what I mean. He yelled out, "Belle is mine." The original writers, they originally had that written out as Gaston saying, "Time to die." So it'd be the same exact, like, the same exact syllables and everything, but they changed it to "Belle is mine" to make it, you know, sound more like they are really fighting over Belle. They really want Belle, like both of them really do, so they're both fighting for her. You know, if he just said "time to die," it wouldn't really have any resemblance to it. So that's pretty cool. And then another thing I learned is that Angela Lansbury, she is the voice of Mrs. Potts. She originally did not want to sing the song Beauty and the Beast in the movie, the ballroom dance scene. She originally did not want to sing that. She figured that somebody was going to be so much better than her, so she didn't really want to do it. She just wanted to be the voice of Mrs. Potts. So the directors and everything were like, you know, can you sing it once for us, just so we have a back, you know, an extra, just in case it doesn't work out or something, we can use your copy. She was like, fine, you know, okay. So, you know, she records it, and then they, you know, check out a whole bunch of other people. Guess whose version they end up using? They end up using Angela Lansbury's, of course, because she had a much more, like, feeling with it. Like, you know, Angela Lansbury has, like, that really meaningful voice almost. That's, like, really good, that I really enjoy. Like, I love hearing her version. You know, I love Celine Dion, but I don't even think her version tops it. Like, I just love Angela Lansbury's voice in it. So I was very happy when I heard that fact, and I was so glad they didn't choose somebody else's. Another fact is, which I don't think I've posted anything on this. I've probably said something on Facebook once or twice. In fact, I know I have. I remember posting it when I was freaking out when I first got to Disney World. But at the very end, when Gaston is still fighting Beast, he stabs Beast, and then, you know, he loses his balance, and Belle grabs Beast so Beast doesn't fall, because he's been stabbed, so he's injured. So as Gaston is falling, there's like there's like maybe 2 frames, and in animation, frames are not long at all. They're like not even milliseconds long. They're like impossible to like catch frame by frame. You really have to go frame by frame to catch it. But I've become such an expert at trying to see it every time. I've learned to pick up on it exactly where it is when it plays in the movie. So when Gaston, get back to my point, when Gaston is fallen, the pupils of his eyes change to skulls for like 2 frames. To, you know, resemble a point that he is dying, obviously. So, we all know he dies. He falls off a castle and falls like 600 feet. We all know he dies. He's the villain. So, yeah, he dies, and that is his resemblance of death. And then, another fact that I can tell you that really, really drives me insane. The Beast does not have a name. He is known as Prince or Beast. Stop calling him Prince Adam. He is not Prince Adam. He's not. Get over it. He does not have a name. The directors noticed they didn't give him a name. He does not have a name. Okay? No name. The internet and a whole bunch of other people have given him this mysterious name, Prince Adam. He does not have a freaking name. He's known as Beast. Because he's not, like, he's not a prince for very long, so they didn't bother giving him a name. The other fact that I learned today was, when, Maurice is leaving for his invention, contest, you see that he gets lost in the woods. So there is a few signs that he runs into, where there's a sign pointing this way, a sign pointing this way, a sign pointing this way, and a sign pointing this way. So, down the nice sunny path, you can hardly make out the writing. I actually had to listen to this by the commentary to understand it. The sign that's pointing the nice sunny way, guess what it says? It says Anaheim, which, if you don't know, Anaheim is where Disneyland is located. And then the other sign is pointing down the dark, mysterious path that Maurice ended up choosing because it seemed like the right way. Even though Philippe wanted to go to Disneyland, Maurice wanted to go to Valencia. I might be saying that wrong, and I apologize for people who live in California. He's going to Valencia, which, if you don't know, that's where Six Flags is located. And whose biggest rival is Six Flags? Disney. So, of course, that's a dark, scary path, and then Anaheim is the nice light path. Disney, Six Flags, Disney, Six Flags. I would choose Disney in a heartbeat, because Disney's awesome. So yeah, I found that very funny. And then the last fact that I learned, I'm sure I learned more. These are all the ones that I can remember and think of. The last fact I learned was that the boy who plays Chip, I forget his name, he originally only had 1 line in the movie. I don't recall what the 1 line was. He had 1 line. If you really think about the movie, he says a lot. So you probably wonder how that's possible. But what happened was that the kid was such a good actor. They loved his voice so much. They deliberately wrote in a whole bunch more lines for him. So that way he could say more because his voice was so cute. And I saw an interview with him, and he said he was like a 10-year-old boy. He's famous for something else. I can't think of it. Yeah, he's famous for something else. So they loved his voice so much that in his interview he said that he responded as if he was actually talking to his mother and acted like he was an actual little child, which he was. You know, he was like 10 or 11, I think, when he recorded this, so maybe like 7 or 8, I'm not sure. He was in that young age. So he said he just responded. How? That's just really funny. So, but yeah, so Chip was originally given more lines because they loved his voice so much. So I hope you guys enjoyed this crazy little video. I've been on such a hype today. I don't know why. Give me some more video suggestions. I will do anything and anything on Disney, especially anything on Beauty and the Beast, obviously. Anything you want me to do, hear, say, whatever you want, let me know. I like comments. I like ideas because I'm running out of ideas. Give me ideas. Okay, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.